Hey, what's up, my beautiful people? I hope y'all staying blessed, staying happy, staying positive. There's always a lot of bullshit going on in the world, but you can never get caught up on the negative shit so much that your energy field turns negative. Because once that shit happens, then you fucked, then you just start attracting more and more negative energy. Make sure you keep your mental, make sure you keep your mental good. Make sure you stay positive through any negative situation that you're put in. I know there's a lot of stuff in this world that's out of our control that we can't control, but what we can't control is the shit that affects our mental, shit that affects our energy field. We have complete control over that. So it's like, just try your best, keep trying your best, stay positive through anything. Once you have that power and that ability to really stay on top of that shit, man, that's a superpower. You're a fucking superhuman at that point. Damn, I'm dropping shit. I'm sorry, guys. You're literally a superhuman at that point, cause normal human beings, they can't do that. They just succumb to what is given to them. We don't succumb to what's given to us. We work and we try to be a better person. We work and we take what the fuck we want, right? We don't do any of that settling shit over here. That's just unnecessary, because this life is very, very limited. We're here and then we're gone. We don't know when we're gonna die. We don't know anything like that. Shit, if we could walk around with a clock on our wrist and tell us when we're gonna die, they probably put a weird fear into us. So it's good to not know, right? It's good to not know that this is gonna be the day that I'm gonna die. Instead, just live every day like it's my last day. That's what I try to do. Just live every day like it's my last day. I just got off of work. It's a beautiful ass day out. The sun's about to set right now. I was just sitting here throwing the ball with my dog Tiana. She's a fucking crackhead. She loves that shit. I got her this ball that's like bacon flavored or something. So she just walks around with that shit in her mouth, just licking the fuck out of it. But anyway, man, I'm having a good day. I hope you are also having a good day. I wake up in the morning, I got to go through my affirmations, trying to make sure that I continue throughout the day with bringing positive energy. I was sitting at work. I was sitting at work on, like, I had just tied my hair up, and I did something with my hair, and I pulled like a dread off. I pulled like a dread, like a piece of it that was like this fucking long, and that shit irritated me. Like, I was sitting there for a second, like, man, like I was literally about to be like, man, I should just fucking leave work, because I don't want to fucking deal with anybody at this point. Like, that's my fucking hair. I've been growing my hair for 4 years, and I just pulled this shit off, man. But then I was like, I sat there, instead of letting that affect me to where I'm sitting there pissed off or depressed, like, man, I just lost my hair. I was like, man, what the fuck can I do better to my hair to make sure that shit is not like that? Make sure that shit does not happen again. So I turned that into something positive, like researching good things for my hair. Brought myself out of that and continue to spread light to the people who are around me. I have a boring ass job. I sit and I answer phone calls all day. That shit was getting to me for a little bit. Just answering phone calls. I feel like I'm wasting my time there. It's a check. They give me insurance. Like I said, I'm diabetic, so it's something I need is insurance. And healthcare is not cheap, especially in the United States. Healthcare is not cheap. Damn, I'm dropping this shit on y'all again. Let me move that shit back. But we gotta do what we gotta do to get to where we want. So I'm using this shit as a tool. This shit ain't my career. It's cool. There are people who would love to have a career like that shit. And that's not me. That's not me. But I appreciate the opportunities that I'm given always. Ain't no reason to not appreciate the opportunities that I'm given, because some people are literally out here struggling on a day-to-day basis, trying to figure out what the fuck they're gonna do to eat lunch. I've been in that position, man. I've been to where, like, I've had fucking $10 in my name. $10 in my name. I've been to at a point where I had fucking negative $70 in my name, negative $200 in my name. And it's a lot harder. I will say it's a lot harder in those positions to be happy. To be happy, because, like, I know with me, that shit just fucking carried with me everywhere. It's something in the back of my head, like, because no matter what, no matter how much I dislike money, I realize that money is power. Money is very powerful. Like, it's not as powerful as knowledge. and the power of self, but money is a huge power in this world, and you gotta accept that shit, you know? Gotta accept that shit for real. I am 22 years old. I have a couple older siblings. I have an older brother that's 5 years older than me, and I have an older sister who is 15 years older than me. Pretty sure she's 15. I'm pretty sure she's turning 37 this year. And it's wild for me to sit and watch my older siblings. My older sister has been busting her ass since she's a youngin', man. Like she's been out on her own for a long ass time. She decided she was gonna she went to FSU in Tallahassee, so she was on her own working full-time job and full-time at school. Graduated like a boss. Then after a while, she eventually went overseas, worked with my dad in Afghanistan, stacked up a whole lot of bread, never stopped working. She just stacked up bread, came back, got a house. She's always been focused on herself. Like I said, she's like 30 something. She's just now she just got married. I'm happy as fuck for that shit. She just got married to a great ass man that's gonna take care of her. And it's not like he's sitting there taking care of her. She's always focused to do what the fuck she has to do, because she knows that she can't get any of that from anybody else. That's why it took her so long to even settle down, because she's been so focused on herself, on doing what she needs to do. And then that shit inspires the fuck out of me. I don't talk with people that much, but I gotta pick up my phone and call my sister occasionally, because this is nice. It's always nice having a conversation with her, and I don't get to see her all the time. We used to live together, play like Mario Party, play all these games together, see each other every day. And then there's people like that in our lives always that we would see every day, and then they're gone. Just make sure to check in on them for sure. God damn, dog, this shit don't want to stay up. But then from my sister, I have my older brother as well. My older brother's 27, like I said, like 5 years older than me. I don't know if I said I'm 22. I'm 21. I turned 22 on Saturday, actually. It's going to be a great-ass time. I'm about to bring my homies, my family out here, and we got to have a bonfire out here. I'm just trying to make sure everybody has a good time. I'm trying to have a good time, just keep a smile on my face. I always try to keep a smile on my face. And shit, what reason is there to walk around, like, pissed off? Like, I can't even fucking do that right, bro. Like, I'm sitting there cheesing while I'm doing that shit, but it don't even matter. But let me get back on track. My brother, 27, he lets a lot of shit get to him. Like, he's no matter what, he still always continues to do what he wants to do, but he's in a position that I don't want to be in when I'm 27. So it's good for me to have like that as motivation as well, because I can see what not to do. And then I have my sister that can show me what I need to do. Then I have my dad and my mom as well. Like, I have, like a whole family. There's times in my life, my dad was constantly overseas. Like, when growing up, I didn't necessarily have him around all the time, but he was a distant figure, like a role model that showed me what I need to do, like what being a man is, providing for your family. And I always appreciate him for everything that he's done, because I wouldn't have the life that I have if it wasn't for the work that he put in, So I'm trying to make sure I put in my work, so in this lifetime that they're still here, my mom and my dad, that they can know that they did a good job. And my mom doesn't have to stress. My mom loves going to the fucking casinos. It's funny because she never used to go. Well, I grew up in a Muslim household, so gambling is kind of like a no-no. You're not supposed to do that shit at all. I would say about 2 years ago, her sisters, who are big, heavy gamblers, go to the casino all the time. They're at the point where they go to the casino and they can get like free rooms. They have like free play. The casino will give them money to come spend, So she started going with them, and she started to enjoy that shit more and more. My mom is a very lovely person. My mom is a saint. Right? Just like everybody, she likes money, but she doesn't really want to put in work, She's always been the person to get taken care of, financially. My mom is a very strong woman, and like mentally for her family, and just it's a beautiful thing to see. I want to make sure I can take care of her as well, because I know my dad isn't going to be around forever. I don't know who's going to go first. I hope maybe that's selfish of me to say. Like sometimes I've thought like, damn, I don't want to ever see my parents die. Maybe I should fucking die first. But then I think about it, like I don't think they deserve that shit. They definitely don't deserve that shit at all. I used to have younger sister. A younger sister. She was born with 3 holes in her heart, actually. So she ended up passing away. I was very young. I don't even think she was a year old. She ended up passing away. I don't want my parents to lose another kid at all. So I had to make sure I take care of myself, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive, and continue moving. I'm working on trying to get some merch done. I have been working with this fucking kid for like, I would say I've been working with him heavily since the top of last year. Like on music shit, really. I've been kind of stray away from him for a minute because he has a whole bunch of fuck shit around him that I don't want around me. I don't want that shit around me at all. Like I fuck with him because I fuck with everybody. I got nothing but love for everybody. I don't hold hate or any ill like towards anybody because there's no point. That doesn't harm them. That doesn't do, it harms me more because I'm letting my energy. I'm using my own energy to hold hate, and it just takes away from the love and the energy that I can use as an energy source to keep me moving. So it's like, let that shit come in if like it has to. Like if it comes in, realize that it's there, and then let that shit go, and then keep moving forward. But I'm trying to get more independent with this shit. I've had this idea for a group. It all started with I was living with my friends last year, and a big inspiration that we kind of looked to was Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan is some fire-ass MCs. It's all good homies, family. Basically, they're just fucking family, and they just brought each other together and started, pushing each other and trying to stay away from doing the bad shit that they were doing to live and living, that life. I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to see my friends doing that shit, my family doing that shit. So I created this thing. We created this thing, Golden Soul Dynasty. It's just about, we all have this power of our souls. Our souls are gold for sure. We just gotta learn to harness that power, because that's just real power. Like once you can learn to harness your own power and do what it is you want to do, it's like nobody can stop you. So continue doing. We just got to continue doing our best. Meditate every day, whatever that meditation means to you. Like there's different forms of meditation. Shit, like me writing is me meditating, right? It's just meditation to me is just clearing out the lies, clearing out the fog that's in my head. So of course I gotta sit down and I meditate, close my eyes. I do that. Yeah, I sit down and I write. I do that. That helps me clear my mind. I go on long ass bike rides. I rap my songs. I draw. I make poems. I hang out and bond with my dog. I have conversations with people I genuinely fuck with. That type of shit keeps me centered. Like if I don't have my center, then it's like, man, it's just kind of whack. I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, I hope y'all continue to do beautiful. It's almost the end of the year. I know this has been it's been a really weird year, but we're gonna go into this next year and just go crazy. Like it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter anything that happened this year, because we gotta remember the person that we were yesterday, even if we're competing to be better than that person, we're not that person. That person was thoughts, you know what I mean? That person was that day, and that day is gone, so that person's gone. So yeah, keep that in mind. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna smoke a little bit, meditate, go on a long ass walk. I might hit something a little bit later, but peace, love, much love to you all. You have an amazing fucking night.